All right, I know you want a house and it's super competitive market right there. So the question is, how can you actually get a house in today's market? I'm gonna give you my tips on this episode of Ryan and Real Estate. Welcome back. So glad you joined us on Ryan and Real Estate. Again, we're trying to help bring value. If there's a topic that we could help answer for you, shoot us a message, a comment, that maybe I could talk on, bring some value for you, but we'll try and do our best today. So inventory, it's still low, and home prices are still getting multiple offers. We see this all the time with our listings, and many buyers, because we're only picking one, are not getting the home they fell in love with. So I'm gonna give you some great advice on how you can get your offer accepted. And the number one way is you got to go in strong. I've said it before, I've said in other markets, that's what you gotta do. So let me break down how you can go strong into those power moves. Number one is earnest money. Now, this means, this is a tactic in which you show them you mean business. Imagine earnest money as the VIP ticket to the real estate party. It's a gesture that says that, look, I'm not just window shopping, I'm here to make moves, and I'm bringing my money and putting my money where my mouth is. So when you submit an offer, including one of a substantial amount of earnest money, what you're demonstrating to that seller is commitment. It's like saying, I'm not afraid to invest a chunk of change to secure this house. Sellers, in that case, sellers are gonna be more likely to take you seriously because they see that you have financial stability and you're now financially invested in the process. So think about this as the down payment of your intention to buy. All right, number two tactic is the option fee. That here in Texas, we have an option period, option fee. Option fee is a tactical retreat, but with no strings attached. The option fee is kind of like your superhero cape for your buyer's journey. You can get out of an option period, but the option fee you will lose if you back out for any reason. So whatever this amount is, unlike the earnest money, which you could get back for some other contingencies, is really one of the best ways because you're not gonna get that money back. And I've seen my sellers accept this because they're putting that $2,000 down for an option fee. Now, again, if you're putting it down, you wanna make sure you are not gonna back out of this unless something big comes up. And you can still negotiate, but you're gonna lose if you don't, and the sellers know that, which makes them more likely to wanna accept someone who has a higher option fee because they know you're probably not going anywhere. And number three is sales price. That is the heart of the matter. The sales price is the whole heartbeat of the transaction. So in a competitive market, your sales price needs to sing louder than the rest of the whole song. Think of it as your main act, stealing a show. It's if you come in too low, it's like kind of a flat note. This is not a market to lowball, especially when we're seeing lowballs on homes available in the market for a day. Come on, guys, this is not the market to do that. I know you might think that is, but it's not. We still have low inventory. We still have buyers looking for homes. So when you throw that right pitch of that high sales price, it catches your seller's attention and sets the tone for negotiation. Now, there's a lot of things protecting that sales price, but at the end of the day, if they see that big number, it will grab their attention. And if you have some of these other things built in that we've talked about, it's gonna help. All right, and my fourth tactic is make sure that your agent is building a relationship with the listing agent. As a listing agent, I can't tell you how many times I have received offers and never heard a word from the agent that's representing the buyers for that offer. They're not telling me anything about them. They're not like, hey, what do we gotta do to get this? They're not like, hey, we have some flexibility. It's just, here's our offer, take it or leave it. I'm sure that's not what they want, and I'm sure they really want their buyers to get their home, but when they're not communicating with me and it's not helping assure me that they're gonna be someone who's gonna close the deal for my sellers, it makes me a little apprehensive. So I'm giving you from the other side, you wanna be working with an agent that's gonna get out there and develop relationships with the listing agent to help you as a buyer get your offer accepted. So in a nutshell, those are the four best tactics I can think of. I mean, we are still in a very competitive market and crazy with the interest rates the way they are. It's not scaring some buyers off, and we're having very competitive situations, and having that low inventory obviously helps. So if you're trying to get your offer accepted, think about these four strategies. I mean, remember, you got to show sellers that you're not just window shopping, but you're ready to commit. So you got to be armed with flexibility, preparedness, and being able to get out there, mix and match these tactics and make this your mark in this transaction that you want the house and come in strong. You can do it. If you need help, also feel free to reach out. If you haven't checked out any of our videos or you're not subscribed to our channel, make sure you do so. We'll see you next time on Ryan Real Estate.